Today is September 30th. I'm eating my pre-workout meal before I go train. I'm gonna train a little earlier today because it's about like 12 o'clock now. Normally I train at like 3:30. But I'm doing legs today. I feel pretty decent right now, so knock on wood. I'm gonna go train early. Already done my list. Gotten some schoolwork done. Did my cooking. Probably work on some more schoolwork when I get back to the house. But I'm gonna finish eating this. I'll see you in the car on the drive to the gym. Bye. So I'm in the car now. I'm headed to the gym. Like I said, today's a legs 1 session. I think on these days where, I kind of stay home, I might try to go, earlier. Just to hopefully, I guess, have more energy. Because a lot of times it feels like I feel better earlier in the day than later in the day. The only thing that really changes, like, I guess meal-wise and everything, is just my pre-workout meal I'll have whenever I get, right before I go. Then I'll have my post-workout meal, and then usually my third meal of the day will be my fifth meal of the day. That's usually how it works out. So I kind of like it having more meals after training anyway. That's just personally what I've experienced. Yeah, I guess I won't stay out here long. I'm gonna get to the gym, and then I guess y'all all see me afterward. I'll get back on here and talk about how it went. Hopefully it'll be a good session. So hopefully my ankle doesn't bother me. It has been bothering me ever since I did those barbell SLDLs. Not yesterday, but the day before, so we'll see what happens. See everybody in a little bit. Bye. Just finished up at the gym. Today, I felt a whole lot better than I did yesterday, and just the day before. But I could not progress on the pendulum squats. It was weird. Like, normally when I feel better, I'm able to perform better. But like I said, on the pendulum squats, last week I did 12, 11, 10. This week I did 11, 10, 9. So I digressed 1 rep on each set. I mean, I know you're not going to have weeks where you do good all the time, but that's just, it's weird because, like I said, I was feeling a lot better today. I just felt weaker on that lift. I mean, I still trained, to failure, basically. I mean, I didn't go till the pendulum squat fucking dropped out. But I went until, like, I knew I couldn't do another rep. the last rep on each set was like, you know, a grind. Like I could barely get it up.
maybe if I had somebody like spotting me on the pendulum squat, maybe I could have went a little better. I mean, everything else I progressed on. I upped the weight on the seated leg curls, despite my hamstrings being pretty sore still, and I managed to. I guess I progressed in weight, you know. I did 100 pounds for 12, 11. Then on the leg press, I did 290 for a set of 16 and then 2 sets of 15. And like, you know, each set, I'd say maybe the first set I could have pumped out one more rep. But on like the second set, and especially the third set, I probably could have got one more rep that would have like involved another muscle group better than my lateral quads. An adductor machine. Today was my first day on the legs one, doing, you know, 10 to 12 reps instead of 15 to 20. So I did 160. Well, yeah, 160. I did 12, 11, 11, I think. So that's a good starting point. And I did the ab roller. I need to talk to my coach about doing that, the ab roller. Because, like, I'm doing 30 reps for 4 sets. About, like, toward the end of the sets, it feels like my lower back's trying to engage. And I want to use correct form and everything. I mean, I'm feeling my abs and everything. Like, especially like the first and second set, like it felt like I had a fucking hernia in my stomach. I don't know, I might have a hernia. I remember when I was doing the lion dead bugs before, I could feel kind of like a bulge in my stomach. Hope I don't have a hernia. If not, it's not like clearly visible, you know. It hasn't like popped out or anything like that. Glasses were fogging up. I was sweating towards the end of that session. I was sweating there and kind of all over. It was kind of warm in there. Now I'm headed home, eat my post-workout meal, drink my salty water, probably take a shower. I'll probably get the mail when I first get home. Or no, I might eat first, then go get the mail. Then eat first, get the mail, take a shower, and work on schoolwork and stuff. Man, my glasses are fogging up so bad I can't see. Like I said, it was a good session. It was a good session today. Like I felt really good. I felt a lot better than yesterday, definitely. I think it's because, one, I went earlier in the day. You know, I left the house at like 12:20, and I'm getting back home, and I'll be back home by 3. That would be my ideal world if like I work for myself. If I get a business up and running or something like that, and I work for myself, just go to the gym and, you know, do my cardio in the morning and go to the gym at noon. that's what works better for me. Plus, I feel like I like to get the most important stuff out of the way first thing in the day. And lifting weights, bodybuilding is the most important thing to me. I don't want to get it out of the way just so it's out of the way. I want to be able to put my all into it and focus on it. Not having to worry about rushing and getting home and cooking my shit for the next day after working 8 hours at work. I don't know, I feel like it's just a lot more beneficial. You go earlier than later. Plus, if you go earlier, you'll feel good the rest of the day, you know? You got it done. You committed to your goals. Plus, usually around midday, there's not really a ton of people in there anyway. Which makes it good. So you can have the machines that you need. That's how that went. Like I said that twice already. I just wish I could have performed better, you know? I had good energy. I mean, it wasn't like, you know, I was bouncing off the walls with energy, but I had a damn good better energy than yesterday and the day before that. I was kind of ready. Like, I just like the days when I'm ready to go in there and train and crush it and try to progress. Those are one of those days. But I don't know, the pendulum squats, I didn't want to progress today. Like, if I would have done another rep on those sets, I probably would have bottomed out of the machine. I don't like, it's not necessarily super duper unsafe to do that, but I'd rather not because of ego and everything, just because I don't want a chance getting injured, you know what I mean? Hopefully, my muscles will respond to the stimulus that I provided today. That's all you can hope for. And pray that you fucking grow. If you put in the hard ass fucking work, hope that pays off. And it will if you stay consistent. Which I am. I'm consistent. I'm not a pussy. I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go. I don't know if maybe this kind of decline, and I mean, I know I haven't been digressing the pendulum squat for weeks, but I've been digressing in the adductor machine, and it's just kind of been harder to progress on some exercises, especially back movements. Back movements I haven't really been able to progress a lot on, especially like the bent over barbell rows and stuff like that. So I don't know if maybe it's time for another deload, maybe. I mean, I hate to tell like my coach approach that. You know, I think maybe it's time for a deload, but I haven't really had one. I haven't really done anything like that, you know, a few months. I have to look back at my log book and see when I did the deload last. I know it's been months. So maybe it is time for one. I mean, I've been training close to, you know, to failure, or very close to it. Every single set, every single working set for weeks. And it's fatiguing. Like, you know, you drive yourself in a hole. I don't know if that's why I've had a lot more fatigue and my sleep's been kind of disrupted too. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe that's the reason why my ankles kind of stiffened up. I don't know. Just have to see. See what they say. Get off of here and, well, because I'm almost home, and I'm gonna eat, drink my water, get some shit done. Shit's been gotten done most of the day anyway, so get some more shit done. I will see you maybe in a little bit, maybe not. Might be the last video for the day. Plenty of talking. See you either in a little bit or tomorrow. Bye. Back again. You get to see me go get the mail. My legs are already kind of sore. I just ate my post-workout meal, which is 50 grams of cream of rice, 80 grams of banana, 10 grams of almond butter, 30 grams of non-flavored protein powder. So, yep, I'm gonna get the mail. Go back inside, take a shower, some schoolwork done, some other aspects or things I want to get done too. And then see where the day takes us from there. Of course, this mail on my neighbor's thing, because we get our neighbor's mail. She's an elderly lady that can't get it herself. So we just try to help her out, I guess. It's our neighbor, but she lives across the street. So I get the mail, take it to her house, come back, get our mail, walk back across the street. You know, when I used to get the mail and stuff, back when I was, you know, first started working out and stuff, and I was like fucking crazy. Like, you know, I would lift weights in the gym for like 3 hours. I was doing a ton of cardio and shit on top of that. I'd literally run everywhere I fucking went. Like, to get this mail, I'd like run everywhere.
I'd run feeding up all the animals that we got. I'd run to the mailbox. I'd run from the mailbox to her house, our neighbor's house. And then I'd run from her house back to our mailbox, get the mail, and then sprint as fast as I could back to the house. That was my little routine. And I was overtraining like a motherfucker. I know damn well I was. And I wasn't, like, I was tired, but I just had the fucking crazy ass discipline and just crazy ass motivation to do all that shit. It's not like I like running. I fucking hate running. But when I do that sprint back from the mailbox to our house, I try to beat the car that was coming from the one direction. Like, try to make it to the steps before the car got to me. I mean, before the car got in front of our house. But yeah, so got the mail, go inside, take a shower, get some shit done. There's our donkey, Bran. So I'll see everybody later.